Hello everyone, welcome to SK Academy. In this video, I'm going to cover that how to solve one-step equation with negatives. We are solving here multiple examples with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. When we solve one-step equation with negatives, we solve them as the same way we solve one-step equation that have only positives. We want to isolate the variables by inverse operation. It means the opposite operation. Basically, we want to undo that is being done to the variable. That's way the variable is being itself on one side of the equation. We do this by using inverse operation. Just remember, whatever we do one side, we have to do the same to the other side in order to keep everything balanced and equal. So I'm starting with addition. So here we have an example which is x minus 7 equals minus 12. So I'm gonna rewrite it x minus 7 equals minus 12. So here we have to undo this 7. So to undo this 7, I'm going to add 7 here. And remember this, that whatever we do one side, we have to do the same to the other side. So here I'm going to add 7 here. So if we add plus 7 and minus 7, it will cancel out. So x is equals to minus 12 plus 7. So here minus, and if we add minus 12 plus 7, it will give us 5. And here the number which is greater, it has minus symbol. So we put minus here. So the value of x is minus here. It is our correct answer here. And to verify that our answer is correct or not, we have to plug this value in the initial equation. So plug this value x equals minus 5 in the initial equation. So x minus 7 means minus 5 minus 7 equals minus 12. So minus and minus equals, if we subtract minus and minus, it will be terms which have minus and minus symbols, it will give us plus. So minus 5 and minus 7 gives us 12. And in this letter, a letter which have bigger value has minus sign, so I'm put minus 12 here. So minus 12 and minus 12 are equals. It shows that x equals minus 5 is correct. So moving to the next question here. So here we have our next problem is minus 10 equals z plus minus 6. So here I'm going to rewrite it minus 10 equals z plus in parentheses minus 6. So here we have to undo this minus 6 here. So I'm going to subtract this minus 6 from here. So whatever we do one side, we have to do the same to the other side. So here we have to do the same to the left side of the equation. So here this plus minus 6 and this minus minus 6 will cancel out each other. So here if we I'm gonna bring this down here. So the minus 10 and minus bracket minus equals z. So minus 10 and minus will becomes plus. So plus 6 equals z. So if we subtract minus 10 from plus 6, it will give us 4. So z equals 4. Here we have a greater number which have a minus symbol, so we apply minus here. So the value of z is minus 4. So our answer is here done. Z equals minus 4 is our correct answer. If we want to verify that our answer is correct or not, we have to put the value of z minus 4 in this equation. There is how we solve addition equation with negatives. Let's move on the subtraction. Here we have one step equation with subtraction having negatives. We need to isolate this variable j from this equation. If we see the left side of the equation, 25 is being subtracted from the j, so we have to undo this 25. To undo this 25, so we have to undo this minus 25. So we are using the inverse operation. And what is the inverse operation of subtraction? Well, it is addition. So I'm going to add 25 to the left side of the equation. And remember, whatever we do one side, we have to do the same to the other side to keep everything balanced and equal. So now if we take a look at the left side of the equation, we are adding 25 and subtracting 25. It will cancel out each other here. So the variable is now isolated, which is j equals minus 50 plus 25. So j equals minus 50 plus 25 gives us minus 25. So here is our solution, j equals minus 25. If we want to verify that our answer is correct or not, we have to put this value to the initial equation. We have to plug this j equals minus 25 to the initial equation. So let's do it. So j minus 25 means minus 25, and minus 25 equals minus 50. So minus and minus gives us increasing value. So it's 50, and here is minus. So minus 50 is equals to minus 50. So it is verified that right hand side is equals to left hand side. So our answer, which is j equals minus 25, is correct. So moving forward to our next problem, I'm gonna rewrite it here. 20 equals y subtraction minus parentheses minus 6. So if we want to solve it by one step, y equals minus and minus will give us plus 6. So now we have to isolate this y and we have to undo this 6. So to undo this 6, we have to perform inverse operation, and the inverse operation of addition is subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 6 here, and whatever we do to one side, we have to do the same to the other side in order to balance the equation. Now if I take a look to the right side of the equation, 6 is being added and subtracted, so it will cancel out each other. So y equals 20 minus 6. So 20 minus 6 will gives us 14 equals y. So 14 is our solution. And if we want to verify that our answer is correct or not, we have to plug this value to the initial equation here. So let's do it. So 20 equals y means 14 minus parentheses minus 6. So 20 equals 14 minus and minus gives us 6 plus and 6. And if we add both of these two terms, it will give us 20. So 20 equals 20. So left hand side is equals to right hand side. It shows that our solution, which is y equals 14, is correct. There is how we solve one-step subtraction equation with negatives. So let's move on the multiplication. Here we have minus 7 equals minus 14. So I'm going to rewrite it minus 7 times x equals minus 49. 49. So we have to undo this minus 7. So to undo this minus 7, we have to perform inverse operation. So if we take a look here, we see that minus 7 is in multiplication with x. So what is the inverse operation of multiplication? It's division. So we have to divide this side by minus 7 to undo this minus 7, and whatever we do one side, we have to do the same to the other side. So here I'm dividing both sides by minus 7. So if we look at the left side of the equation, minus 7 is being multiplied and divided by minus 7. So it will be cancelled out, and x equals minus 49 divided by 7 divided by minus 7. So here minus and minus will cancel out. So x equals 749 over 7. It will give us 7, because 7 is 7 times of 7 gives us 49. So our solution x equals 7 is correct. And if we want to verify that our solution is correct or not, we have to plug this value to the initial equation. So let's do it here. I'm going to separate this section. So here minus 7 times x means 7 equals minus 49. So minus 7 times 7 is minus 49 equals minus 49. So here left hand side equals to right hand side. It shows that our solution, which is x equals minus 7, is correct. Moving to the next question, which is, I'm going to rewrite it here, 99 equals minus 11 times j. So we have to undo this 11. We want to isolate this j, which is a variable. So to undo this 11, we have to divide this side by minus 11, because the 11 is in multiplication with j. So the inverse operation of multiplication is division, and whatever we do one side, we have to do to the other side to keep everything balanced and equal. So I'm dividing the left side of the equation with minus 11. So here, if we divide 99 by 11, it will give us minus 9 equals, and if we take a look to the right side of the equation, so it is being multiplied by minus 11 and divided by minus 11. So it will be cancelled out here. So here j is isolated, the variable is isolated, which gives us minus 9. We can rewrite it like this: j equals minus 9. So here minus 9 is our correct answer. If we want to verify that our answer is correct or not, we have to plug this minus 9 to the initial equation here. So let's do it. So 99 equals minus 11 times j means minus 9. So here 99 equals minus times minus gives us positive. So 11 times 9 gives us 99. So 99 equals 99. Here is a positive. So plus positive 99 equals 99. It shows that our answer, which is j equals minus 9, is correct. There's how we solve one-step multiplication equation with negatives. Let's move on to the addition. So here we have x divided by 5 equals minus 8. So here I'm gonna rewrite it, x over 5 equals minus 8. So we want to undo this 5 which is in division with x. So we have to apply inverse operation here, and the inverse operation of division is multiplication. So we have to multiply this side by 5 to undo this 5. So whatever we do one side, we have to do the same to the other side to keep the balance and equal the equation. So here, if we take a look, that 5 is being multiplied to x and 5 is being divided by the x. So 5 and 5 will cancel out and x is isolated. The variable is isolated here. So x equals minus 8 and plus 5. So minus 8 times 5 gives us minus 40. So x equals minus 40 is our solution. And if we want to verify that our answer is correct or not, we have to put this value of x into the initial equation. So let's do it. So x over 5 means minus 40 over 5 equals minus 8. So if we divide 40 by 5, it will give us minus 8 equals minus 8. So here right hand side is equals to left hand side. So it shows that our answer, which is x equals minus 40, is correct. So moving forward to the next question. Here we have minus 7 equals to z with divided by negative 8. So here I'm going to rewrite it, minus 7 or negative 7 equals z divided by minus 8. So here we want to isolate this variable and undo this 8. So here 8 is in division by z. So we have to apply inverse operation here. So the inverse operation of division is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply this side by minus 8. So it will cancel out and z is isolated. So whatever we do one side, we have to do the same to the other side. I'm going to multiply this side too with minus 8. Here is minus 7. So if we multiply minus 8 and minus 7, it will give us minus and minus will give us positive, and minus 7 times 8 is 56 equals, here if we take a look that z is being divided by minus 8 and multiply by minus 8. So here 8 and 8 will cancel out each other. So z is isolated here, which is equals to 56. We can easily rewrite it like this: z equals to 56. So here is our solution, z equals 56. If we want to verify it, so we have to plug this value to the initial equation. So let's do it. Minus 7 equals z means 56 divided by minus 8. So minus 7 equals, if we divide 56 by minus 8, it will give us minus 7. So here right hand side is equals to left hand side. So it shows that our answer is correct. So we have done multiple type of equation like division, multiplication, subtraction, and addition. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye. See you in the next video.